Forever 25. Oh no. Don't tell me I rode all the way out of here for nothing. Okay, I got the bike to work. I think, hopefully. I'm just not going to shut it off. Okay, so we are about to enter. Oh my gosh, no, this is bumpy. Should have brought a full suspension bike. But we're about to enter the Columbia Trail. Because, call me basic, but I just discovered this feature on Google Maps where you can put a layer that shows you all the, at least the main, like, bike routes. So, if you guys also didn't know that, you're welcome. And this one seemed interesting. Let's go left here. It's like 20 miles at least, this one. And in my area, there's actually like quite a few. Wow, look at this. Look at the nature. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me go to more places, do more trails, kind of travel stuff. I could do it. But if I had to guess, I think you guys come for the builds and the information. The scenery, I think, is secondary, but it's always a welcome addition to change it up. And that's what we're doing today. A nice casual bike ride on the Columbia Trail. Yeah, so I'm on the wallke H2. I decided this would be the best fit for this kind of a ride because I can fit in my car, come out here, I have fat tires. Plus, I just like this bike. I haven't been riding it that much just because I have a bunch of bikes in my arsenal. But this is a pretty fun bike. It's only 500 watts, but like the tuning on this bike, it's very peppy. You touch the throttle and it goes. And that always puts a smile, at least on my face. But speaking about bikes, I have pretty shocking news to update you guys with. So if you guys have been following the channel, which I'm sure all of you guys are, you know that we have a pretty massive build coming up. I ordered all the parts, the battery came in, I told you guys about that in my last video, and I had the expectation that the controller, which is the last piece of the puzzle, along with the display, comes with the controller. I had the impression it was going to take like a month to get here, but it comes tomorrow. So that's very exciting news. I'm excited to get this going, and that means my next video probably will be that bike build. So make sure you're subscribed, leave a like just for my ego, and that's coming very soon. And then that bike would be perfect for things like this because it has all the power you need and it also folds. Now I have been going back and forth on email with Grin Technologies, just asking a bunch of different compatibility questions. And we did identify one potential problem with this build. And it has to do with the connector and the way the wiring is done. So needless to say, I've been doing a ton of research, especially on connectors, controllers, wiring. It's a whole rabbit hole. I don't recommend going down it. It's very boring. But one of the main things I was looking for is the L10 connector. That's what my controller has. All of the high-powered motors from Grin Technology use that new L10 connector, and even some Bafang motors, like the G62, use the L10 connector. But apparently, even though they're the same connector, the pins on the inside can carry different data. The temperature sensor and the speed sensor that Bafang uses are apparently switched from what Grin Technology uses. So from what I was told, the motor should still work, but I might not get a speed and temperature readout because the wires are switched between the two brands. And I gotta say, that's extremely lame. Why can't we have like a standardized thing here? I'm actually gonna turn around here because that's essentially the end of the trail. And there's a lot more of it in that direction. Okay, now we're heading south on the Columbia Trail. Man, this is a lot of fun. You know, I was watching a group ride video recently, and I saw in the video a Saunders Mad Mod e-bike. Are you guys familiar with that? I mean, Saunders is a pretty well-known brand, I think. They're definitely most known for their Metacycle, that motorcycle, electric motorcycle thing. And by the way, I think that's actually beginning to ship finally, like this month or next month. And yeah, so in that video I saw the Mad Mod. And yeah, what do you guys think of that bike? It's very unique looking. It's kind of a traditional, well, I guess the cafe racer kind of Onyx look, kinda, but not really. And speaking of weird bikes, the king of this category was just announced. There's a brand new bike out there in the market that I have to say is kind of intriguing. You can see it right now on screen. It's not for sale quite yet. It is on Indiegogo for a discount, and that current discount is, what was that, I think $1,700. So that means once it comes out, it's going to be well north of $2,000. What is this? I'm trying it. Yeah, but this bike, you can see it's like a mismatch or a mashup of a few different designs. The first thing to point out is that it's a folding bike, so that's convenient. I'm a big fan of that. It has larger fat tires, 26 inches in diameter, so more of an off-road mountain bike in that aspect. The suspension is very unique. It kind of has the cafe kind of dual shock thing in the back, similar to like the Onyx. But then it has a third shock, a completely independent third shock, so it's a 3-point rear pivot system. And I've never, ever seen that before. And I'm not sure if it's going to deliver you any kind of benefit. Oh yeah, and the next exciting thing about this bike was that it also has dual batteries. Only 48 volts, but dual batteries is always pretty cool. I think together they add up to like the high 20 amp hours of capacity, something like that. So, I mean, I could reach out to the company and see if I can get one to review for you guys. So let me know if you think that's a cool bike or if it's just too weird. If you guys want to see more adventure kind of videos, definitely let me know, and I can explore a lot more trails. Especially because my new bike that I'm going to be building in the next video, make sure to subscribe to that, has this same folding mechanism. So it's pretty easy to bring it places. But with the amount of range that new bike build is going to have, I'm guesstimating it's going to have 40 miles of range, I think. So I might not even have to ferry it around. Especially if I pick up a second battery, which is on the table if the bike build is that awesome. I hit my shin and it hurts. Yeah, so that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're still watching, you guys know we appreciate a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.